Alrighty, hey guys, what is going on? My name is Infinite, and today I'm actually going to be doing my reaction to the trailer. I've seen it like once. I haven't really watched it over and over again, but I wanted to also show you guys the trailer and then kind of break down what I've seen throughout the trailer. Go ahead, we'll get this started up. Just watch it together here really quickly. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit, and we'll see what we can't. I'm gonna move my mouse out of the way. I like the music. The music is really good. That was the MG42. So I'm noticing some stuff. Oh, there's the M1 Garand. That ching sound is so known. Bayonet charge. Flamethrower. Okay. This is pretty sweet. Ooh, the grease gun. It's like a wintry map. Okay, so it looks like he just slid like a silencer on there. Grenade, fire in the hole, kaboom. Oh. Shotguns? That might have been an explosive round. Now that I'm watching it over again. Still got the shotgun. That guy might be the armored, because he looks like he's running around with a lot on his back. There's no way that's like an actual thing. That has to be a kill streak. Ooh, he just gutted him. Ooh, that sniper rifle though. Okay. A tank, yeah. Mustang and Sally's. So we can play it on November 3rd. It comes out November 3rd. And then we get to pre-order private beta on 8/25, so August 25th. But if you guys know how I do my trailer breakdowns, I typically throw them in Vegas because it's easier for me to like scroll through this timeline here and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So the first thing that I've noticed is that it showed every single division inside of here. So I'll kind of throw up an image of what division we're talking about at each time. But if you can see throughout it, you can see that like we're dealing with different divisions each time. So yeah, see this patch right here, this one right there, this patch right here, it's the infantry division. You know, these are the guys that are first to the fight, like the infantry division said. We see this one reminds me of the silent but deadly one. Airborne, I believe, is what it's called, the airborne division. So it's really quick, but it kind of reminds me of the airborne one because he straps on this silencer here. In this instance right here, he actually straps on that silencer, and when he starts shooting with it, he's shooting with the silencer. Yeah, right here, he straps on the silencer right here, and then that's what leads me to believe it's like the airborne division. We go a little further, we see this guy that makes me think of the Expeditionary Force because he has the shotgun, and the logo for the Expeditionary Force actually has a shotgun shell in it. So then he gets taken out by the guy that's sitting up on the roof, and so he actually slides a incendiary round in here. So this is him sliding this. You know, they said the Expeditionary Force was going to be the ones that fired incendiary rounds. So there he is sliding that incendiary round in. He changed out the bullet. When he actually shot it up at the wall, it blew up and went into like a bunch of different like flaming bullets. You see that like the dragon's breath type of deal here. And then if we move on a little bit further, so you see him again with the Expeditionary Force. That's actually the Expeditionary Force logo on his backpack right there. And we go even further, we come into the mountain, which is the sniper, which is pretty sweet. I actually think the snipers look really good in this game. I'm super stoked to see some of the sniper stuff in this game. So throughout the trailer, we also see little bits and pieces of like the heavy guys. But you can see, like, in the beginning, you see the people that have the big LMGs, like, one's right. So we got an MG right here. which would be the armored division. Yeah, so this is the airborne division. That's why I said that the guy with the grease gun, like right here, the airborne division, which you can see by this patch right here, it has the same colored patch. So you can actually see right here, this is the armored division guy. He's got these 2 big shells on his back, and he has this big, I believe it's the bar rifle that's right here that he's holding in his hand. So you see every single division member inside of this trailer. It's just picking them out. So another few things I picked up on was this last half of this trailer is actually depicting the war game mode. We get a few teasers of some score streaks in here as well. One of the score streaks is this bomb that you see drop that just slowly falls to the earth. This is actually in the form of like a Predator missile, and I'll make a video on this later on talking about it. But you see this, it's like the Predator missile. You can control this and weave it left and right. You also see this, you're actually piloting this aircraft, and you're like just going through like kind of like a strafing run and just shooting through people and shooting all of them as you go through your strafing run. It's only one run though. Like I said, the last half of this trailer is about the war game mode, which from what I've read up on is like a story-based objective game mode where you have to basically deliver this tank to an area. So war mode kind of reminds me of delivering the payload in Overwatch. You had to do so many different things to get the payload to a certain area and either push it back or drive it forward, and that's what you're doing with this tank. You'd have to do all these different situations, like I'm not 100% sure what the example of it is, but you have to like blow up the tank in the end, and then you would end up winning the game. We can also see different depictions of other weapons in the game, like different add-on weapons. So like one of them would be the iconic MG42 right here, the M1 Garand that you see right here with the shell popping out of it. You also see the flamethrower that happens, which is something, and not something new, but it's brought back from World at War. This is actually a kill streak in itself too. It's part of a kill streak. You got the suppressor that he threw on his gun. He just kind of screwed it on to the end of it, on the end of his grease gun. You can see it there. And then these things. So a lot of people were thinking that these were these little paratroopers that were coming in, that were dropping into the sky. A lot of people thought those were part of the airborne division. They're actually not. They're actually a kill streak. Reminds me of dogs. So like dogs would come in at one time throughout the map and would start killing a lot of people. These are actually paratroopers that would drop into the map, like start helping you out throughout the entire game, which is really, really cool. It's like another take on dogs, which is like a really, really creative way of doing it in the World War II era. You can see we got the M1987 trench gun here. You can see the MP40 in multiple photos. You can see the tiny little MP40. You can see the STG-44 in a lot of these still frames that I'm going through. You can see the shovel is like a melee weapon in this game. So I wonder if they're going to be having other melee weapons, if there's just the shovel, if there's like an axe or like a machete or something like that. There's other weapons that you can use. You can actually see the STG-44 sitting right here while this guy's holding it while he's running. And you get the M1903, which I believe is like codenamed the Springfield, if I'm not too mistaken. But that's kind of as far as I've gotten with breaking down this trailer here. Really kind of quick breakdown analysis of the trailer. As after I watched it a few times, I kind of picked up on these notes as I went along. I have a few more video ideas, but they won't be mixed in with World War II gameplay. I don't have any, nor can I get any, because I didn't sign the NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement. When you go to E3, there's a lady with a pad where you sign and you make sure you're not disclosing any other information. And you're only posting about 10 minutes of gameplay, which really, really sucks that I didn't get to go and I didn't get to do that, and I can't get provided with the with any more gameplay. So without, that kind of sucks, but in the end I can provide you guys with some other gameplay, like some Black Ops 3 gameplay or some MWR gameplay, and actually talk about these things and show you guys some screenshots or stuff that I'm talking about. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, please be sure to smash the thumbs up button. It helps me out a ton, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, let your life be infinite. I'll talk to you guys later.